Chapter 99. Mad Dog. Coming out of the dense forest, Nye Tien turned his head and glanced in the direction where Ruoyu Qianye was, with the corners of his mouth slightly curled up, and murmured, "Ruoyu Qianye, if my guess is right, your eyes are the legendary congenital one of the top 10 different pupils, Jiucai pupils." The first time Nye Tien saw Ruoyu Qianye, he noticed that her pupils were different, with a rich dark blue. Nye Tien was sure that Ruoyu Qianye's eyes were one of the 10 innate pupils, the 9-colored pupils. The reason why her pupils are dark blue is precise because the blue pupils are opened. 9-colored pupils, like Tang Shisan's ghost eyes, are both gifted with supernatural powers, but 9-colored pupils are much more terrifying than ghost eyes. Nye Tiankai took Tang Hao as his apprentice because of his ghost eyes. 9-colored pupils are one of the top 10 different pupils innately. If they can be fully developed, their power will be immeasurable. Among the 9 emperors of the Heaven Realm, the third-ranked Emperor Ziwei is one of the 10 innate different pupils, the owner of ZG Demon pupils. But Jiucai Tong is more terrifying than ZG Demon pupil. If Ruoyu Qianye can grow to the realm of the Heavenly Emperor, she will be a character comparable to the 9 emperors of heaven. Jiucai Tong, I never thought I would meet you. It's really surprising. Nye Tien smiled slightly and murmured, "It seems that we should pay more attention to Ruoyu Qianye in the future." Back at Baiyun Academy, Nye Tien saw Qi Feng and others from a distance, waiting for him. Qi Feng was worried that someone would harm Nye Tien, so he waited here in advance for Nye Tien. "Boss, you are back. What did Dean Ruoyu tell you?" Jean DeBeo ran over with an excited expression on his face. Nye Tien didn't hide anything and repeated Ruoyu Qianye's words. "I was promoted from the 4th level of Yuanling to the Wanxiang Mirror in 1 month. Isn't Dean Ruoyu playing tricks?" Jean DeBeo was astonished and almost cursed. "Principal Ruoyu's doing this is a bit unreasonable." Qi Feng also nodded slightly, feeling that Ruoyu Qianye was suspected of teasing others. Nye Tien had nothing to say. He smiled lightly and said, "Let's go back first. I'm very weak now and need a good rest." Indeed, not long after the battle, Nye Tien needed to take a third-order Yuan explosive pill. Now the side effects of the explosive Yuan pill appeared, and his body was very weak. Everyone stopped staying and left together. After returning to the Jin mansion, Nye Tien immediately entered his room. He is too weak now and needs recovery urgently. Warriors can go without food for a long time, and just by absorbing the spiritual power of heaven and earth, warriors can maintain the normal functioning of their bodies. Nye Tien asked everyone not to disturb him, so he went into the room. The side effects of the third-order Yuan explosive pill are great, enough to make the warrior very weak for the next month. But Nye Tien only needs 2 or 3 days to get through the period of weakness of explosive Yuan pill, because his physique is far superior to that of ordinary people, and he has the original Chaos Coffin, which allows him to spend 10 times longer than others out of thin air. At the same moment, when Nye Tien and the others returned to the Jin mansion, Lan Binji also returned to the Bingyi Palace. Bang! Lan Binji's eyes were full of ferocity, and he smashed the 9-color streamer vase with his palm, and the scattered fragments were like his heart at the moment, shattered. "Damn it! Hate it! You can kill it!" Lan Binji roared furiously, like a mad beast, ready to go berserk at any moment. Qin Yedian, Qin Yuhu, and his son watched from the sidelines in fear, not daring to step forward to persuade them. "Nye Tien, I want you to die. I want you to die." Lan Binji's murderous intent could not be contained, and an extremely vicious voice rolled out from his throat. "Your Highness, please calm down." Qin Yedian finally took a step forward and spoke cautiously. Crack! Lan Binji turned around suddenly, waved his hand casually, and hit Qin Yedian's face with force through the air, causing half of the latter's face to swell immediately. Qin Yedian touched one side of his red-hot face and looked at Lan Binji in surprise. Qin Yedian didn't expect that Lan Binji would dare to make a move. He is the commander of the royal guards in the imperial city. Even the emperor has never slapped him in the face, and he is also Lan Binji's real uncle. Lan Benji slapped Qin Yetian face to face. He was a mad dog. Slap. At this moment, there was another clear slap, but this time the slap fell on Lan Benji's face. Qin Yetian and Qin Yuhu looked at each other and suddenly felt a chill down their backs. Who dares to slap Lan Benji's face? He is the prince. The next moment, a ghostly figure in a black robe appeared in the hall. The visitor was hidden in a black robe, exuding a cold aura that was suffocating. Even Qin Yetian, a strong man in the giant spirit realm, felt a lot of pressure in the face of the black-robed man. You are that person. Qin Yuhu's teeth were already chattering, and he recognized the man in black as Tang Yuyu, whom he had seen before. That's right, the person here is the #1 killer of the Blood Bat sect, Tang Yuyu. Get out. Tang Yuyu said in a deep voice, simply and neatly. Qin Yuhu retreated subconsciously and almost fell. Tang Yuyu turned to look at Qin Yetian and said coldly, "You too." The voice is not loud, but it contains suffocating oppression. Qin Yetian felt a chill enveloping his body, and fine beads of sweat oozed from his forehead. Tang Yuyu only has the strength of the 9th level of Vientiane, but Qin Yetian is already a warrior in the giant spirit realm. But Tang Yuyu's fighting power is higher than Qin Yetian's. Qin Yetian hesitated for a while, and finally exited the hall. In the hall, only Lan Benji and Tang Yuyu were left. Tang Yuyu, you missed. Lan Benji covered half of her face, gritted her teeth, and said her eyes were full of resentment. Tang Yuyu and Qin Yetian, these two originally wanted to ensure that Lan Benji would get the Rookie King, but unexpectedly, both of them missed. Especially Tang Yuyu, since she became a professional assassin, she has never missed a shot. Even facing opponents stronger than herself, she can deal with it calmly. He never imagined that he would fall on a martial artist at the 4th level of Yuanling. Unforgivable, simply unforgivable. Tang Yuyu was even more distressed than Lan Benji when he missed this time. This is my first and last miss. After a while, Tang Yuyu said coldly, "Give me some time, and I will kill Nye Tian." No. Suddenly, Lan Benji roared, "Not only do I want Nye Tian to die, but I also want everyone around him to die. His sister, his brother, his friends, his family, I want these people all dead." At the end of the roar, Lan Benji was a beast who had completely lost his mind. That's enough. Tang Yuyu didn't want to listen any longer, and said in a deep voice, "I only kill Nye Tian, and the others don't care about my business." After finishing speaking, Tang Yuyu's figure moved like a ghost and disappeared instantly. Looking in the direction where Tang Yuyu disappeared, Lan Benji's eyes gleamed with viciousness, and he suddenly yelled, "Qin Yetian, come in."